There are 10 gas station brands right now that are slowly destroying your engine from the inside. And chances are you've filled up at one of them recently. You don't hear knocking, you don't see smoke, nothing feels wrong, at least not at first. But mile after mile, tank after tank, damage is quietly building. At the same time, there are 6 gas station brands that actually protect your engine and can help it last years longer. Today, I'm going to show you exactly which stations to avoid, which ones to use, and why this simple decision could save you thousands of dollars. Over the life of your car, why not all gas is the same. Here's what most drivers don't understand about gasoline. Every gas station in the US has to meet EPA minimum standards, but that standard is extremely low. It's just enough to make sure the fuel burns and doesn't immediately damage your engine. Think of it like passing a test with a Pike D-. You technically passed, but you're not doing yourself any favors. The real difference between gas stations comes down to detergent additives. Detergents are chemicals mixed into gasoline that clean. Fuel injectors, intake valves, combustion chambers. As fuel flows through your engine, these detergents scrub away carbon and prevent deposits from forming. Cheap gas uses the bare minimum amount of detergent allowed by law. High-quality gas uses much stronger additive packages, designed to keep engines clean long-term. What deposits do to your engine? No matter what fuel you use, deposits will eventually form inside your engine. The question is, how fast? When deposits build up, fuel injectors stop spraying fuel correctly. Intake valves get coated in carbon. Airflow becomes restricted. Combustion becomes uneven. This leads to sluggish acceleration, rough idle, poor fuel economy, engine knocking, pre-ignition, misfires, and the worst part? You usually don't notice it until the damage is already done. The 10 gas stations to avoid. 1. Arco. Arco is famous for being cheap, and that's exactly the problem. They cut costs everywhere, including fuel additives. Arco gas meets EPA standards, but just barely. Engines that use Arco long-term consistently show heavier carbon buildup than engines running higher quality fuel. 2. Speedway. Speedway focuses on low prices and convenience, not fuel quality. Minimal additives and frequent complaints of rough idle and poor mileage. 3. Racetrack. Despite the name, this is not performance fuel. Basic detergent packages and repeated reports of contaminated fuel make this a risky choice. 4. Murphy USA. The gas station you see in Walmart parking lots. High volume, ultra-low cost, and no real engine protection. 5. Circle K. Circle K bought up many smaller chains, and fuel quality varies wildly. Some locations are passable, others are terrible. Inconsistent standards mean unpredictable results. 6. Get Go. Fuel discounts tied to grocery purchases sound great, until you realize the fuel quality is weak. Those savings disappear when engine issues start. 7. Love's Travel Stops. Great for diesel trucks, not so great for gasoline cars. Their regular gas is basic and unprotective. 8. Pilot Flying J. Another truck stop chain focused on diesel. Gasoline quality is minimal and strictly meets the lowest standards. 9. Maverick. Popular in the western US, but fuel quality is inconsistent. Minimal detergents and uneven quality control. 10. Sam's Club. Cheap gas with a membership, but it uses the same low-grade additive strategy as Murphy USA. Short-term savings, long-term damage. What happens over time? Here's why cheap gas is so dangerous. It doesn't hurt your engine right away. At first, everything feels fine. Then your fuel economy drops from 30 miles per gallon to 26. That alone wipes out your savings. Then, the idle gets rough. Acceleration hesitates. The check engine light comes on. Eventually, the mechanic tells you, injector cleaning, $300 to $500. Injector replacement, $1,000 or more. All because of fuel choices made over thousands of miles. The 6 gas stations that protect your engine. These brands meet top-tier certification. A standard created by automakers like Toyota, Honda, BMW, and General Motors. 1. Chevron. Chevrons. Techron additive is one of the most effective fuel detergents ever created. Engines running Chevron stay dramatically cleaner over time. 2. Shell. Shell's V-Power and nitrogen-enriched fuel actively fight carbon buildup, even in regular unleaded. 3. Mobil. Excellent detergent packages designed for modern direct injection engines. 4. BP. They're invigorate. Additive cleanse injectors and restores lost performance. 5. Costco. Top-tier certified fuel at near-discount prices. One of the best values in gasoline today. 6. Kirkland Signature. Same fuel quality as Costco, just under the house brand. Don't let the label fool you. Can good gas fix damage? Here's something most people don't realize. Good fuel can actually reverse some damage. If you switch from cheap gas to a top-tier brand, your engine will gradually clean itself over a few thousand miles. Deposits break down and exit through the exhaust. I've personally seen engines run smoother, gain fuel economy, restore lost power just from switching fuel brands. Here's something most drivers don't realize. Modern engines are far more sensitive to bad fuel than older cars ever were, especially engines built in the last 10 to 12 years. Many of today's vehicles use direct fuel injection. That means gasoline is sprayed directly into the combustion chamber instead of over the intake valves. In older engines, fuel helped wash away carbon. In modern engines, that cleaning never happens. So when you use low-quality gas with weak detergents, carbon builds up faster, thicker, and harder to remove. Automakers know this. That's why brands like Toyota, Honda, BMW, and GM recommend top-tier gasoline in their manuals. Using cheap gas in a modern engine doesn't just save a few cents. It quietly shortens your engine's lifespan. If your car isn't old, your fuel choice matters more than ever. Final thoughts. Let's talk money. An extra 10 to 15 cents per gallon equals about $120 per year. In return, you get better mileage, fewer repairs, longer engine life, higher resale value. That's one of the best investments you can make. As a car owner, you're already buying gas anyway, so buy the kind that actually protects your engine. Avoid the 10 brands that quietly damage your car. Stick with the 6 that keep it running strong. If this helped you, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. If you want, I can. Tighten this to exactly 10 minutes. Rewrite it for TikTok Shorts. Add dramatic pauses and emphasis marks. Adjust tone, calm, aggressive, documentary, mechanic style. Just tell me.